Hello, and welcome back to another meditation practice. Just for, and welcome to those who are catching this on the replay at any time of the day. Yesterday, I wasn't able to post up my video. It was such a crazy day, and it really yesterday really was like an active practice of self-compassion. There was no way in heck or no way in hell that yesterday I was going to wake up early. There was no ways about it. My body was going through something. And so I said, okay, I told myself I'm going to do it just a recording, and then I'll post it up in the evening, and then it'll be. And that didn't happen. I was totally experiencing Mercury retrograde symptoms. Like the recording wasn't working. And I did it inside, so then my home was noisy, and it was like drowning out my audio, and I couldn't edit the audio, and it was just like a total Mercury retrograde type of situation where things communication wise was just not going to happen yesterday. And we're still experiencing Mercury retrograde, so I hope all of you out there who are experiencing the mental and communicative slowdown, I hope you're experiencing it a little smoothly. I know out there with that eclipse, like there's a lot of energy that got released and opened up, so there's a lot of passionate, heated energy out there right now. So, just imagine where some people are just really agitated, aggravated, and during a Mercury retrograde where, communication isn't moving smoothly. Just like a personal one, like yesterday, I had so many appointments get moved around, switched around. Just communication just was not flowing. And I was just like, wow, this is a crazy day. This is a trippy day, just to observe like the energies and how not only was my mental fog or mental, like just thought processes, were all over the place, but everyone's is. So it's just wild. When you step out of that, when you understand all of that and just witness what's going on. So anyways, today we're doing another round of 15 minutes. So I will do like I did the other day, where we do the squeezing and releasing the tension out of the body. That is just an amazing technique to help you sit longer. So I hope that helped you in the last video. And so we're going to get into that now. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and get yourself in a very comfortable position and adjust the posture. Get into your either lotus flower. That was the other thing. Yesterday there was a lot of racket with dogs, with neighbors. I don't live in a secluded area. I have a lot of neighbors. So, doing this practice has been really interesting to notice how active my neighborhood is, even though before I was doing this practice, I didn't recognize that. And so now I'm like, wow, okay, thank you for this meditation practice, because now I see a different perspective of my neighborhood, which has been pretty interesting. And if you're with me, this beautiful morning, the moon is out and the sun is rising. So it's really cool. Okay, getting into that comfy position. And so what you want to do is you want to squeeze and tighten every muscle group that you can think of. Like tightening the quads, tightening the calves, tightening the forearms, your hands, your biceps, your glutes, tighten everything, the jaw. And you're going to do that at the top of the inhale, and then you're going to release it all when you exhale. So go ahead and let's close the eyes. And taking in an inhale at the top of the breath, squeeze and release. Taking in another inhale at the top, squeeze and release. Another inhale, squeeze and release. And if you need to wiggle that out, go ahead and do so. And just take a few deep cleansing breaths. Just notice what that feels like now that you've released tension. Releasing longer than the inhale, allowing it to be a little bit more controlled. Taking another breath. And releasing as long as you can release. And even experiment with noticing how long you can pause at the bottom of the breath before your body almost forces you to go into that inhale. Maybe even notice when the body wants to go into that natural, shallow breath, coming out of that, squeezing and tension, doing some deep breathing. When did the body say, enough, I'm going into shallow breathing now? And being aware of what that looks like in the body, what that feels like in the body. And at this time, if you want to, direct the subconscious mind or your mind, however you want to say it or think of it. Set the intention for this meditation. Maybe it is to be a little more observant, or it could be to be a little bit more patient with yourself. Or it could be something else entirely. Whatever your intention is perfect and right for you, wherever this meditation meets you. And just allowing your ears the opportunity to do what they do. Maybe listening to the external noises, and just being grateful for the mind that you can direct it and focus anywhere that you'd like. And so it's an understanding of free will choice. You can choose to focus on distractions, or you can choose to focus on your breath. It's up to you. This is your meditation practice. And maybe you are a person who wants to use outside noises as your anchor, because the internal world is a little intense. So you use those outside noises as a way to tap into rhythm. And maybe it's turning into white noise in the background. Maybe that's what your breath is turning into, white noise. Or the mind has taken you into the imaginary space. And maybe some of you have drifted to be near a body of water. And it could be that you are syncing up to the rhythm of Mother Nature. Maybe some of you are near a creek, a pond, a lake, an ocean. And just notice if you're there or somewhere else, how your internal rhythm can sync up with the rhythm of nature. If you want it to. And it allows you to sink in deeper into your peaceful and relaxing state. And Anytime the mind wanders, remember it's a child. So have some compassion and just redirect yourself back to the space that you're in. Or if that inner child is very curious about where you'd like to go or where it'd like to explore, maybe feel into that. What does that feel like? Is it inviting or something else? Where do you feel called to be? And maybe it's just here in this present moment, in your physical reality, listening to the body. And just checking in, noticing if the eyes have sunken down, and if so, just moving that focus to the horizon, to the third eye. That's right. Just being in this moment, calm and comfortable, allowing yourself to just be. Maybe noticing how you're responding to this stillness, a calm stillness. Are there distractions? Just using it as an opportunity to be thankful. And just using the imagination here, focusing your attention on the heart space, the heart energy, and just seeing it as a lung, breathing in and out. And as you experience that heart energy expanding and contracting, just come into the body a little more slowly, because now the time is to return back, opening the eyes, slowly coming back to your physical reality. Being thankful for yourself that you dedicated time to center, to ground, to be intentional. And so that's a good reminder to set your intention for the rest of the day or evening. And it could be something as simple as, I'm going to remember to be patient with myself throughout the day. So however you see it is beautiful for you. So thank you, love and light, and I'll see you another day. Bye for now.